going on, guys? Got a rainy day. Got some new stuff come in. It's an old cloudy day here in Tennessee. We got a new hose reel for the pressure hose. I told you with that bigger pressure washer I could get a hernia pulling that thing in and out, so I had to get something different. Had to get something. I've been wanting something with a little bit more space. I'll be able to, it says 300, but I'll be able to get, I got 250 to go on there. I got a general pump surface cleaner. I don't see anywhere on here where it says hammerhead, but if you look, let's see, let's just go this way. If you look this number up, it's the same one for a hammerhead. So I don't know if a hammerhead is just a nickname they give them or what. But anyway, got that. And here we got, let's see, put it down. Let me get a knife, that's gonna be a lot easier. But anyway, what I got is, if you've been following along, we got this new machine and it is super, super heavy. Here's my 100-foot hose, 75-foot supply line. So what I'm gonna be doing is taking this reel off. I'll have it for backup, I guess, for this, but I'm gonna put the new general pump hose reel here, and the surface cleaner will go in here, and that won't have to come out anymore. And then I'll be able to downstream from here. I'll be able to do everything from here instead of having to pull that off the truck when I go to a job. Really excited about it. The Breeze and Stratton, it works, but it is a nightmare to try to hold up. So, and to keep on the ground. Now, the big thing with this is the swivel. Everybody wants to know, is it says GZ models contain manually lubricated swivel. Even in their ad, and this is what's funny about questions, is it says new compensating gun feature. You know, that's a right-handed gun. In their ad on Amazon, it shows it on the left-hand side, and somebody said, can you change it? Somebody said no. This is to be a sealed bearing in the description, but it has grease zerk in it where you can grease it. So I'm going to get a knife, set you guys up on a tripod, and unbox this stuff. Stick around. All right, first things first, this should be the pressure hose. I run one wire Suttner. I've used my other one lasted about 2.5 years, and so I bought the same stuff again. Can you see that in there? Oh. And I don't believe there's any swivels. But lucky for me, in my box, I have some because I was going to run I have a DN10 ball valve I was going to run, and then I changed my mind not to do it. So I still have those fittings, so that's what's going to go on there to connect it to my new hose. And what I'll do is, which that hose is practically brand new too. It's only a couple months old. So I'll put these on there on the truck, and but yeah, we got this. I'm almost positive it said it came with fittings. Maybe it didn't. from the side view. So you got the top part, the handle. You got the handle here, the gun. It's right-handed. So if any of you guys are on Amazon and you're looking at this one and you're thinking it's not the hammerhead, you're thinking it doesn't have the greasable fitting, according to this box, it does. So let's get this thing opened up and see what we got. One should be, I really don't know what these should be. This right here, this should be the actual surface cleaner, the head of it. Wow, that's huge. For any of you guys looking at getting this stuff, just me personally, this thing is huge. It's 20 inch, but let me just tell you, this is a big mama jamma, and these guys are running 48s, 24s. That's huge. So yeah, but this, I don't see anywhere where it says anything about a hammerhead, but you can see it does have the Alamite for the lubrication. The bar on the bottom is going like it should. I did a lot of research on these. I didn't know which one that I wanted, and I finally decided on this one because the handle setup, I didn't want the handles that went down like a BE. You could buy parts for these. It was greasable, and so we're gonna run this and try it. We don't do a lot of concrete, but I wanted something that my machine could really run, and so this is what we got. So that's the general pump. I'm just gonna move out to the side because I don't have a clue what this could be. Well, y'all ready for this? I don't know if y'all ready for this one. It's just an empty box. Like I said, I didn't know what could be in it, but I guess they just put that for packaging purposes. Which, I mean, hey, it worked. The next thing I got here, get this out of the way, is my hose reel. Yeah, you guys are used to seeing these other YouTubers on there, and they're got the $800-900 electric hose reels, and you know, heck, I'm not gonna lie, I'd love to have one of those, and I'll work my way up to it. But so far, this has been a progression. Right now, I've been saying for a few years we want our wash business to take off, and this year we're doing half and half. We're half landscape and mowing, and the other half washing, and that just keeps changing over from one to the other. So that's exactly what I want. Another empty box. But this, holy moly, this is one heavy thing. I don't know what the shipping weight is on this, but it is heavy. I may have to reinforce my thing. But anyway, get this out of there. Oh goodness. Yeah, I can tell you right now, before that goes on there where that little one goes, it's gonna have to be reinforced. There we go. You know, I see this stuff on YouTube all the time, and you get used to seeing it. And like when you see it in person, it's just totally crazy. And you guys may think I'm crazy and go, well, man, I watched a washing video so I could learn, and you're acting like you don't know anything about it. But you know, this has been a progression for me. So we started 2.5 gallon, had a little Breeze and Stratton surface cleaner. Now we got us a big hammerhead, got a bigger swivel, or a bigger hose reel. We'll eventually probably end up buying a couple of these. I think the insides is stainless. I don't think I'm going to plumb it just because I'm just not ready to do that yet. I'll just use it for storage, but it'll still hook right into the pressure washer without me having to take it on and off the truck. Yeah, super excited about it. But you see this stuff and you see all this equipment, which, you know, this stuff isn't cheap, which these, you know, this one was only like, I don't know, $220, $240, to where the other ones are like $800 and $900. But and if you can afford that, that's great. But you know, for me, this is what I got right now. Like I said, we're still half and half lawn and landscape, and I'm not really trying to buy anything lawn and landscape now, because I want to push that out a little bit. And you know, we still got really good customers, but I'm trying to push that out to do more washing, and that frees up my time. But yeah, we have, which I figured that would be loose, that way you can change it however you want. Got a barb on that side, a barb on this side, this free spinning, lock it back. I love it. So the only thing is, I don't know the weight on that, but it's about 10-15 pounds at least. And the one I got probably weighs 3 pounds. So it'll be something to get used to. But I'll have to, like I said, reinforce this over here, because what's going on with this is, you know, this was a really quick job that I did. Let me get down here. This is a real quick job I did. And I've been doing it now, using it for 2 or 3 years, because we hadn't done anything. But I got support here, 2x4s. This, which this one is the one that I won't do. I got a 2x4 on each side, but I put these 2x4s here, and at first this was really sagging, so I ended up putting a 2x4 in and tightening it up, and when I tightened it up, it brought that up and stiffened this up. But the other side is starting to sway a little bit. It just kind of goes down. I mean, the paints came off of it and stuff, but it's a little flimsy. So what I'm gonna have to do is take another 2x4 and run down through there to brace this up, and then I'll end up taking this one off and putting that one in. But you know, for like 40-50 bucks, these have been great hose reels. The only thing that sucked about these is when I got them, this was mounted over here, this whole side was mounted backwards, so this handle was actually here, and that's all you could do. So I had to take those out, take them bolts out, pull them out, and then run them through. And but man, you're talking about night and day difference. But yeah, this is a hose reel we'll be changing out. I'd like to eventually change this one out, but for right now, I have what we need. That pressure washer is too big to be lifting up and down on, and so now I got my hose reel. Man, that's huge. I mean, that is huge. And some of you guys got stuff that holds like 700-800 feet, but man, that's huge. And then this, like I can't even describe to you how big this thing is. I mean, you talking about flat getting in it and getting out on some surface cleaning. You got it, as long as you got a machine to push it. So, I love it. I don't know what tips is in it. What's it say? Use number 2, general purpose waterproof lithium grease. Swivel as needed depending on usage. Contact your dealer with questions about greasing. So with them to have a sticker here, that to be a super hot issue, it lets me believe that that thing's gonna have to be greased quite often. So, not unless you just want to spend another $100 and something on a swivel, but man, this is it's kind of like Christmas for me. It's a nasty old rainy day. I think here's the hardware that came with this to put it on. And it may even have some barbs and stuff in there, but you got a barb on this side. I don't know what that is. That's maybe tension. I don't know what that is, but yeah, like I said, it's exciting for me. For you guys that follow, you know, subscribe, check out, see how we do, because you know it's just going to keep growing. We started out doing a roof wash out of, well, I still had this hose, but I had my electric pump. I'd hook up to the customer's house to do roof washes. You know, this is a $45 reel. It was fine except for it messing up. But I'd hook up to the customer's house. Instead of a tank, I used a 30-gallon trash can. And, you know, it's just, you do something and you just evolve. And so that's what we're doing. Bigger machine, bigger surface cleaner, more hose, just all that. So I am super, super pumped, excited. And when I put this on, I'll do a video and let you guys see. But just thanks for checking out what we got today, and stay tuned.